Hey everyone, and welcome back to another GTA Online video. So with every update there are typically a lot of bugs and glitches from the previous update that get patched that couldn't otherwise be fixed with changes in the background scripts. Well, it just so happens that there are quite a few major bugs and glitches going around right now in the game. So in this video I'm going to be talking about some bugs and glitches that I think need to be patched in the next update. Some of these are major ones that really break the game, and others are on a smaller scale, albeit still annoying. For the first few, we are going to be talking about God Mode. If you guys didn't know, essentially there are 3 variants of God Mode glitches in the game at the moment. However, I would say they're on completely different tiers as to how devastating they are to the game. So we'll start off with the most game-breaking one, which is the one that gives you complete freedom in God Mode. You basically do some magic at your office with a friend, and then after that you have God Mode. And on top of that, you are off the radar. Everyone else will see you at your office, but you aren't. You're roaming around. And in this glitch, you have access to all of your weapons. I believe the only thing you can't do with this glitch is call in vehicles, but I could be wrong. This glitch has been around for way longer than it should be. I've had many different players use it against me, as you guys have seen in my videos. They tried to patch this twice now with background scripts, but there have been workarounds, so of course it still works. And hopefully with the casino update, they can kind of clear it up and fix it for good, so it doesn't come back, because this is really becoming an epidemic in GTA Online. The second most game-breaking glitch that needs to be fixed is the infamous God Mode Speedo Van. This one is extremely easy to do. You don't need any friends for this one. It literally takes like 30 seconds to set it up, and then you have a van that does not take any damage from explosions or bullets. It doesn't even get affected by kinetic force, and what I mean by that is, usually when you shoot a rocket at an armored car, it doesn't blow it up, but it flips it over due to the force of the rocket. In the God Mode Speedo's case, that doesn't happen. It just stays glued to the floor at all times. The only way to defeat a player using this is to A, shoot him out of it, or B, shunt launch the van into the ocean, both of which are difficult because the van can just drop proximity mines or simply back up to you so you don't get a shot at the driver. Much like the God Mode glitch I just talked about, it has been around for a very long time, except for this one, Rockstar hasn't really tried to patch it with the background scripts, which indicates to me that they probably need a client-side update in order to fix it. This is kind of strange though, because the God Mode glitch with vehicles at the arena that used the exact same method as the Speedo one was patched through background scripts. Then again, they are at different locations, so it's possible that that same fix used to patch the arena God Mode glitch cannot work at the Nightclub and they need to fix it in another way. And that brings us to the last God Mode style glitch on this list, the RC Bandito God Mode. This is by far the least devastating one on the list, because if you actually want to stay outside of the RC Bandito, you have to position your fingers in a way where you hold down the D-pad to keep the character selection screen up, because if you let go of it, it's just going to kick you out. It is possible to use weapons and get into vehicles, but like I just said, it's a process to do anything with this one, which is the reason why you hardly see this one used at all. However, that doesn't mean it can't be abused. It certainly can. I myself have seen a couple people use this against me on Oppressor Mark IIs, and you can't kill them off of the Mark II because their characters are invisible. And it's also being used by people to take over standard grounds, which is really cheap. As far as I know, no tweaks have been made to any of the mechanics with the RC Bandito, so I would say this has a good chance of being patched, especially if they potentially add in more RC vehicles. They're definitely going to want to make sure that the RC mechanics work as flawlessly as possible. Now getting into some of the smaller scale issues I have noticed, staying on topic with the RC Bandito, there is an issue with spawning and despawning loading times. Occasionally in bigger lobbies when I try to spawn in my Bandito, I will get stuck in an infinite loading screen, and the same goes for despawning it. And for this I actually have a game clip. This is from the PvP video I uploaded a couple days ago, and it is actually the reason I had to leave the lobby because I got stuck in a really long loading screen. So right here I called my RC Bandito and I'm on this black screen for more than 5 minutes. I just ended the recording because it was taking way too long, but it did eventually spawn in. And then when I despawned it, I waited a whole 20 minutes for it to take me off of this screen before I quit my game. Now, granted, infinite loading screen issues are never going to be completely fixed. They still happen when entering properties from time to time. But usually every update they fix some of the issues causing the infinite loading screens, and this one with the RC Bandito is hopefully going to be one of them because it's happening a lot. One last issue with the RC Bandito spawning is when you exit the arena. For whatever reason, if you call in your Bandito after exiting the arena specifically, it will either spawn in a stock one, or it won't spawn one in at all, it'll just kick you out of it and make you wait the cooldown. It only does this one time. If you try to spawn it in again, it will work properly. And this only happens with the arena. If you exit any other property and use the Bandito, it will spawn in just fine. But for whatever reason, there is either a bug with the arena, maybe it's an unintentional outcome of one of the many patches they have done to fix glitches in the arena workshop, or maybe it's just a simple bug that came with the Arena War update. Moving into the final two minor bugs that need to be fixed, this next one is the ammo disappearing glitch. Randomly when I die and respawn, I will lose all of my ammo for a specific weapon class. It's happened to my sniper ammo and my assault rifle ammo many times now. And for my SMG ammo, it happens so often, I don't even bother buying full ammo for them anymore because I always just seem to lose it. And the reason why this one is problematic is because ammo is expensive in this game. To buy 9,999 sniper ammo, it costs like $80,000. It's annoying to have to waste your money just because of some random bug. If this does happen to you and you aren't in the middle of doing anything like a cell mission or a PvP battle in that lobby, you can try finding a new session. I've noticed sometimes that will fix it and make your ammo appear again. But regardless, this bug is a major inconvenience for players and needs to be fixed. The last one on my list that needs to be patched in the casino update is the Nightclub South American imports not producing bug. The Nightclub is a completely passive business that doesn't require any resupplying, which means, theoretically, you shouldn't have to go check on it to make sure that the stuff is producing. Well, because of this bug, you kind of are forced to do that. Half the time I go check on my Nightclub business and the South American imports will be at 0 out of 10 despite the other ones still producing. The workaround to this is to assign a different worker to accrue South American imports, and that should fix it. But as I just said, this kind of kills the whole purpose of the Nightclub business being completely passive. Not that it's the biggest issue in the world, it's just one of those things that is inconvenient for the player. And that is my list of bugs and glitches that I think need to be patched in the next update, and if not that, then in a following update. Let me know what bugs are annoying you guys that you want to see fixed in the next update in the comments down below. And for this video, I didn't really want to mention anything about the orbital cannon. I've made plenty of videos on that in the past. At this point, I'm kind of losing hope that that's ever going to get fixed. If you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like, as well as subscribe to my channel for more guide and PvP related content. And as always, thanks for watching, have a great day.